Hi, this is DH Dunn, and I'm here to ask myself a very basic question. Can I lope 10 days as a fisherman? Very excited to get back into this one. Had a good time with it yesterday, so there's fishing right there. The Twitch run now up to day 233. Very happy with that. All right, let's roll it out. Hope everyone is doing well today. Here we are in beautiful Quonset. And as a reminder, we can only eat fish. I do have 6 emergency cattails that I'm allowed to eat at night, but thus far I have not needed them, and I would be happy to continue that. Clothing-wise, not too bad. I think I fully looted the old queue here, which is a shame because it didn't have everything I wanted it to have. But, you know, that's life. Can't always get what you want. You know the lyrics. You know how it goes. All right, so it is morning. And I would like... We have guts curing. I didn't look up how many days it takes for guts to cure, but it won't be today. So the important goal today is to not die. It might be worth it to go up to the fire tower. I don't know, though. I feel like heading into crumbling is probably a better move. We need to keep an eye on beachcombing, because that's a good source of fish until we get where we're going on the guts. So let's take a peek outside. Weather is not what I would want it to be. If I stand up, does anybody care? No, not really. Yeah, I don't particularly think I want to be outside in that. I think I'll go grab another hour. I think I sleep more than the average long dark player because I sprint a lot. I don't know, though. It feels like I sleep a lot. It feels like a constructive thing to do with your time sleeping.
I eat anything right about now.
I mean, it's basically the... if anything, it's worse. Yeah. Like a straight-up blizzard I could run down the street in. I don't know about this, though. We could take a peek. Just, man, it is so easy to get jumped around here. I know we've already been... Oh, there's a deer, so it's not too dangerous. We've already been to this house. As far as, if you'll pardon the term, coastal locations in coastal, I think we've kind of hit everything. Not the mine. We haven't hit the mine. And that would be good for fishing purposes. I didn't search this oven because I'm just terrible at my job. Wait, maybe I haven't been here. Interesting. I thought I'd been here. Maybe I skipped it. Can't eat that. That's peaches. You can't eat that. That's ridiculous. Potato. You can't eat a potato. Are you serious that I haven't been here? That's weird. Maybe I came here... I'm thinking now, I came here at night. And I kind of just was like, ooh, I wish there were matches here. And then I just kind of moved on. We're going to say that's what happened.
I can always use more
I can
food.
eat it. It's amazing. Can't eat that. Eat the fish, Will. Will loves fish. There we go. Super groovy. Can't eat that, but I can take it. How about a hat? Will and I wouldn't mind a hat if you had an extra one laying around in one of these 700-pound dressers. Nope. Socks, though. Water. That's it. Put the socks on. It's not the worst thing we ever found. It's usable. Usable. I don't know what what other word my brain was trying to get to there. Yeah. That's kind of it. Firewood. All right. Well, you know, we could always sleep. See where that takes us. Pretty much the same thing we just saw. That's it, huh? Well, this may not be the smartest thing I ever did. But I never learned nothing from playing it safe. I say fate should not tempt me. Don't see the Hobbit bear at the moment. How much fuel do we have? We might be able to make a warm fire in a fishing hut, but we can't fish, so what the hell is the point? Real question. I see folks say that a lot now. Mostly people younger than me. Real question. Honest question. It is weird to hit the point where you are older than more than 50% of the people you interact with. Not outside. Like when I go out in Maine is just jam-packed with old people, man. So when I go out in public, I feel young. But when I come home and I interact with people online, a good chunk of them are younger than me. Not all of them. My age is well represented, both online and on Twitch, and in the Long Dark community. But it is fun, but interesting, having been, you know, the young one, to be not the young one is interesting. I don't know where I'm going with this. Okay, so there's a car. We'll check the car. We'll go to the basement. We'll warm up. I was like, oh, we could eat this deer. No, you can't. Is that a fish deer?
Never felt so cold in my life.
No. So you can't eat it. I feel like DP is a good place to go while we're waiting for guts to cure. We can get more matches. We can get a stim. Other assorted sundries. I like this car. I died in this car once on Voyager. For some reason, this was playing on Voyager after having played Interloper for a while. For some reason I got the idea that you couldn't die while sleeping on Voyager. So I slept in the car and died. Then I remembered you couldn't die because your fire went out. I believe the game wakes you up. Voyager players, correct me here. I think the game will wake you up if your fire goes out. I could be wrong. I really, really, really don't want to use this flare. A smart person would make a fire to have torches. I wish he was here. Unfortunately, Will is stuck with me. That's me checking to make sure I'm recording. Because the YouTube channel is also stuck with me. Very occasionally, I forget to hit record. It's, oh my gosh, it is the worst when that happens. The absolute worst. Alright, nice clean arrival. Warm up in here. I don't expect a whole lot. And my expectations are going to be met. How about a hat? How about a hat? How about a hat? Nope. Nope. How about nothing? How about nothing? How do you feel about nothing? Because that's what we're offering. You know what we have here? Spray paint. That's it. That's the entire contents of the basement is spray paint. Okay, very well. Well, I can't pass time here. Well, I mean, I can pass time here. I can't sleep here. That's what I meant to say. I hate that I have the aqua tabs so much. I guess I could make a torch. It's probably pretty good. And these are both very solid condition. I mean, I could eat these, but I might be going starvation for now. So maybe we hold off on that. I say we just go, man. We got the 12 matches. Let's just go. There is, I think, beachcombing and crumbling highway. I think there is. And I think you can fish here. I've never tried. If I was warmer, I would go investigate that. Hey, did we go right by the cave?
I could eat anything right now.
Yes, William. I'm aware of your situation. Thank you. Thanks for your input. We won't run out of firewood. Well, I mean, we will, but not yet. Don't you bork me, baby. Just leave me alone. Obviously, I'm busy and have stuff to do. I'm a little worried I don't have rocks, so I don't know why I need more than one. Oh, I do have rocks because I killed bunnies. I'm intrigued enough to go check it out. Oh, that bunny killed that deer. Look at that. Look at the bones. That's no ordinary rabbit. That body's got a vicious streak a mile wide. I'm going to guess that more than half of my audience knows what I'm doing. The rest of them just thought I went insane, which is also fine. These may not be mutually exclusive concepts. So... requires suitable ice. Let's see if we get closer to the edge here. Don't push me, because I'm close to the edge.
Goddamn freezing.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'm doing a little science here. Maybe not. Also don't see beachcombing type situations. Oh, yep, you can. Okay, you can fish here. Good to know. Yeah, okay. We'll go. Maybe the beachcombing's over on the other side. Crumbling Highway, when I did my 10 days in transition maps, Crumbling Highway was the map that made me want to do it. I wanted to do 10 days in Crumbling Highway. I don't think that's possible. I think it's possible if you didn't come here on day one. You know, you like planned it out. Like, okay, day 38, I'm going to go to Crumbling Highway for 10 days. I think if you brought things with you, you could make it work. But, spawning as close to Crumbling Highway as possible and then going into Crumbling Highway basically naked or just with what you spawned with. No, I don't think so. If you can live 10 days spawning in DP or coastal, looting nothing, going directly to Crumbling Highway and living for 10 days, then you... I want to know. I don't think it can be done, but I would love to be wrong. There are really, really, really good players out there who don't find themselves in that situation. That's just it.
My stomach feels like an empty pit.
So, you know, people living hundreds of days of misery. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't think you're going to get any matches here. I don't think you're going to get a flare here. Unless you RNG'd it to death and just like, you know, spawn until you get exactly the roll you needed where, you know, there's a bedroll that washed ashore and with matches inside it.
So cold. Just want to lay down for a bit.
Yeah, I know. Well, we need a little bit more torches, though. We might have to make a quick fire. I don't know, though. I don't want to. What if... we're going to, though. Sadly, we are going to. Like, some of them, the combos, particularly if you can combo them. Like, far range branch line transfer pass, a better player than me could make that work. I was able to make, ultimately, spoilers, I guess, Keeper's Pass north and south work. I was able to do 10 days with that. But, now I'm trying to remember if I gave myself matches or something before I went in. I don't think so. I'd have to go back and check that again. It may or may not surprise you to know that a lot of this stuff blurs together to me over time. I mean, I record Long Dark every day. Well, not every day, because I generally take the weekend off, but 5 days a week. And I stream Long Dark probably four nights a week for a couple hours. So that's a lot of Long Dark. It all blurs together. I got 46 coal, I think, going through here once. That might be the PV one. That might be PV to coastal. Yeah, I think it is. I'm not going to take all this coal. I'm going to leave some of it for the way back.
I would drink almost anything about now.
I mean, that we can do, Will. Unless I made you drink fish juice. That would be... wow. or fish oil. Something from the Bassomatic. Dan Aykroyd's Bassomatic, where he blended a fish and drank it on air. Okay, now we can loot all those crazy locked lockers, which is cool. I'll take that one. I think I'm good on coal. Kind of wish I'd warmed up more. See what the weather is out there.
I could use this.
I don't really need that. Thank you, though. Could be worse. It's probably not advisable. We're doing it anyway. Honestly, I don't even know if that bought me anything. I just want to get to the lighthouse. Ah, the smell of the sea. We went to the beach yesterday. Got to smell the ocean. It was very nice. I'm very fortunate to live, within 30 minutes or so of the beach. I mean, beach is a strong word in Maine. What most people picture for a beach is not what most of the Maine beaches look like. Most of the Maine beaches are just rocks. But, there's not this beautiful stretch of sand. There's a few places. Old Orchard Beach. Wells. York. I think Old Orchard Beach is kind of the big one. Agunquit is popular, but most of the beaches in Maine are more just like rocks. Wolf, I served that up for you like so good, and you just didn't care. And now we got this guy over here. He's gonna be a pain in the butt. The buttocks. Nope, he's gonna run away. Moose? Maybe? I don't know. Interesting. Well, that might be the smoothest I've ever done that. Well, the smoothness is over. Come on, William. Bend your knee, man. There you go. Well, we made it here relatively unscathed. The scathing was minor. There was only a little scathing. Not too much scathing. on our last torch. Probably make a fire right away. I hope we have enough firewood. All right, that's probably good, but we'll throw that in there. Okay, come on, hats. Where you at? Do not throw a whole bunch of food at me I can't use. There'll be some chips here for sure. The Stimster. Stimarino. Stimorama. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't ignore that. You didn't see that. There's no gun there. I don't know what you're talking about. That's just because I did custom so that I didn't have to roll 75 spawns. I kind of wanted to start in Coastal. Ah, no chips. Interesting. Alright, we can get the lay of the land out here. What is the moose situation? Seems to be moose free at the moment. There's the Riker. I don't know if we'd be able to see beachcombing from here. Definitely nice view, though. Alright, well. We got a clear shot to the Riker if we wanted to take it. I don't know how I feel about that. Might not be the worst move. We've tapped this out already. Basically, it had a nothing. Nothing except the stim. A bunch of food we can't eat. A gun we didn't see. Don't see that. That gun isn't there. That gun will be back in the third act, but we're not going to do anything with it right now. So yeah, I say we just get the heck out. There's a beautiful lighthouse down in Portland. The Portland Head Light. It is iconic. It is one of the most frequent images of Maine that you will find is the Portland Headlight, and it's a very nice. There's a state park there. Very nice park. Very nice walking there. Even if you don't, want to look at the lighthouse, can't go in the lighthouse. Most lighthouses you can't go in. I think once a year they open it up for you to go in, but it's very, very nice. If you're ever in the great state of Maine, on your way between the shopping in Kittery, the shopping in Freeport, and Acadia National Park, I recommend checking out Portland Headlight. Ooh, beachcombing. You are a piece of cloth. Yeah. Back up, back up, back up. Back up. Will you psycho? That's it. I demand more. It's nicely warm, actually. Oh, I see something. What do we got? Not a stick. That might be a fish, though. It is. Nice. I'll risk my life for a stick. A fish, how appropriate. We are fishermen. We both catch and eat fish. That's what we do. Little island. Run interference for me, dears. Thank you. I think we're in good shape for dinner. I think I might camp in at the Riker here. Oh. Let's put the fish on the grill. Yeah, I don't need to forage, thanks though. If you go to Maine and you go to Freeport, which is where LL Bean is, so that's a big tourist destination, there's a wonderful state park up there, Wolf's Neck State Park. And recommended. All right, we look around. I don't really need that coal. I'd love to send that scrap to some of my other runs. What you got for me? Nothing, huh? Nobody filed a hat? Thanks. Or sewing kit, so I can make my own. I'll take those painkillers, thank you. You won't be needing them. Not that I probably will use them. Me. I'm not that into the flasks. They're a bit too fiddly. I don't know. Maybe that's, you know, a top level player would use them. I mean, I use them sometimes, but I feel like other than for long trips, they're kind of, the weight is not, I don't find myself using them enough to justify the weight, which is kind of silly because there's a lot of things I carry around that are heavy. I don't know how much do they weigh?
Could end up being useful.
They didn't really weigh that much. What the hell? We'll take it. I just find that I don't use them. All right, give me my fish, please. Thank you. Okay, it's getting pretty late. Man, this thing. Okay, torch is out. I think I'll eat my fish. Drink my water. We're not that tired though, but we'll sleep 7. Let's get that in there. All right, and Aurora. Let's see what the situation looks like.
I need to find food.
I don't hate moving in an Aurora because it's so clear. It's so easy to see. So sometimes I don't mind it. I used to be like, oh my god, Aurora, gotta hide inside. But I love the lighthouse in an Aurora also. So cool. All the different colors that it lights up. I feel like if we boogie, we should be fine. I've never seen an Aurora in real life. Occasionally they're visible from Maine, but I never seem to catch it. I think you got to get up, you know, pretty early in the morning to see them. Secret trailer. I just always like to make sure you're still here. Yep, still here. You got some jeans for me. Let's see if those are better. They're not gonna be better than those. Woo! I take it back. They are better than those. You can drop those. 100% jeans in the secret trailer is pretty cool. I never find anything in this thing. You actually don't need to eat soon, Will. Alright, this is fine, this is fine, this is fine. Oh. Check these quick. Alright. Hey, alright. Guaranteed. Somewhere in the building. Alright, what I really want to know is, are you going to go my way, which is through the floor? Because I want to see... I haven't seen the bedroll here in a while. I may not be able to see it at all because I can't freaking see. Maybe I wait. Yeah. Maybe I just go sleep for a bit. It's a nice pile of mattresses here. It actually looks quite comfortable. Sleep 2. And I might take this save here, actually. Let's see, we're probably on day... We're really on day 2. We're on day 2. I think it's going well. I'm enjoying it. And I think once we get the guts cured and we can get the... oh, I should have grabbed that scrap for hooks. I'll find more scrap here. Guaranteed. We can start fishing for ourselves. But we'll probably do some beach combing tomorrow in here in DP. And finish looting out the areas that I want to loot, which will not be Fluffy's, Scruffy's cave, but might be everything else. But that is going to do it for this one. If you're enjoying the series, you can give me a like, comment, subscribe. Those two will really help me. And I'll be back tomorrow with more adventures in the long dark. Until then, stay safe, take care of each other, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.